support. And let me tell you something, New Yorkers. Never in my life have I had a problem that I did not see an ending to. I don't see an ending to this. I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York City.
Woo!
Destroy New York City.
Oh, word. Well, let's talk about it.
Let's have a look at the
That was it.
latest liberal to be mugged by reality. It seems like, in fact, it was only a couple of years ago that New York City's Mayor Eric Adams was running for
Liberal
office
mugged by
on a
reality.
platform of making New York City even more of a sanctuary city for illegal immigrants. Well, predictable hilarity ensued, as the saying goes, and New York was overwhelmed, flooded with illegals, and the city has been taking over hotels and buildings and even police stations trying to house them all. At taxpayer expense, of course. Now, not surprisingly, this has led some New Yorkers to even take to the streets to protest the takeover of their city by non-citizens and the resulting squalor, mayhem, and crime that has resulted. Well, guess what? Even Eric Adams, yeah, Mr. Sanctuary City, has realized that this is a bit of a problem.
Month after month, I stood up and I said, this is going to come to a neighborhood near you. Well, we're here. We're here. We're getting no support on this national crisis. And we're receiving no support. And let me tell you something, New Yorkers. Never in my life have I had a problem that I did not see an ending to. I don't see an ending to this. I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York City.
Woo!
Destroy New York City. We're getting 10,000 migrants a month. One time we were just getting Venezuela. Now we're getting Ecuador. Now we're getting Russian-speaking coming through Mexico. Now we're getting Western Africa. Now we're getting people from all over the globe have made their minds up that they're going to come through the southern part of the border and come into New York City.
So what are you saying, Mr. Mayor? You're not a sanctuary city anymore? It's good enough for those rednecks down in Texas to deal with migrants, but not New Yorkers? Come on. But seriously, you talk about a solution to the problem. Well, if only there was a solution to this crisis.
We're going to build the wall. We have no choice. We have no choice.
Some sort of way to stop this from happening.
We're going to build the wall. We have no choice. We have no choice.
Oh, well, I guess New York's just going to have to live with it.
All right, so I got a question. So he was obviously messing around at the end of that. Do we have to prioritize? And I'm asking this question. I already feel I know the answer that I'll say. But do we have to prioritize? Should Americans prioritize Americans? We understand that there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, different countries. People want to flee them. But does America first and foremost have to prioritize America? And there was a lot of the Democrats that were opposed to, Trump saying, build the wall, all that stuff. And it was more so just like a rallying point to me that was getting people upset and that was getting people to support it. It just sounded like something, they'll build the wall, you know what I mean? So people wanted to support it or people were against it, whatever. It's very funny to me how a lot of the liberals and the Democrats, those are the ones that are saying, no, we need to open up the borders. We need to do all these different things. But who does it affect the most when these 10,000 immigrants a month are coming into New York City? Who's affected the most? Isn't it the poor people? The people that make less money, the more impoverished communities, the communities that are mostly made up of minorities, either Black or Hispanic? Who's it hurting the most? Who is it hurting the most? So it's funny how the same people that want to stand behind and say that they're the ones that are going to improve minority lives and all this other stuff, you're bringing people in from another country that we clearly are not capable of supporting, that we don't have the foundation, we don't have the support, we don't have the system. You just heard the mayor say that he's never seen or been a part of a problem to where he couldn't see the solution, you know, at the end of the tunnel. He said he sees no solution for this, that this will destroy New York City. So why are we doing it? And if we are going to do it, why don't they have the support to do it? The financial resources, the other resources, whatever it may be. It seems that this is what happens when you get these two extreme views, where this group, because they said something over here, this group is just going to fight for the opposite. But now we're just fighting for things without even understanding whether or not they make sense. Oh yeah, we should be able to bring people in here. They want to escape. Yeah, we should. Okay, but now it doesn't make sense. But the same people that were calling for it, just like defund the police, all the Democrats during George, defund the police. But now they're the same ones that are now saying, oh, well, we need more funding for police. We need more police. People just say stuff. People just say stuff. And Lucille wrote, what kind of wall does he want to build? I believe they already built part of the wall. I think he's talking about between the border, the southern border of the United States with Mexico. I think that was what the wall was. And I believe that they built some of it, but didn't finish it. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's one of those things that, I don't know. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust any of these politicians. So that's kind of always my takeaway. But it's just funny when you got Mayor Eric Adams calling out federal support, pretty much calling out Biden and them when y'all were initially supporting it. It's like, I don't know. But I'm glad that he did say what he said. I'm glad that he said what he said. And it's funny how, these stations, liberal gets mugged by reality. A lot of the stuff I think that liberals and Democrats put forward are things like they were saying in the video, like that lady said, it sounds like it has good intent or whatever, but it just doesn't make sense when it comes to reality. It's not practical solutions that they put in place.